Hello everyone, this is Asphalt 1918 and today we're going to be looking at the Gauntlet mode. And at the time I'm recording this, the second Gauntlet season has just started. So yeah, the top word for the Gauntlet, the Devil 16, which is amazing. And if they haven't changed the rewards, and hopefully they won't, but if they don't, after a few months, most people should be able to get the Devil 16. Probably 3 to 6 months. So yeah, you have to improve your time. I mean, there's leagues. Anyway, I'm sure other people have already made videos of this. Yeah, but for selecting cars, a rocky valley, is that a twisty track? I don't think so. So I guess since this is a top speed track, I guess. But this, no, that one. Since it's, I guess we can use the Chiron for the first one. And this is Osaka, I'd say, anyway, the tracks are short, so I'd still recommend to use acceleration cars. So I guess I'll use the Glickenhaus here. This, I'm not too sure about this. How about I pick a King's Revival? I'm not sure about that one. I think this one is not too twisty, so I'm gonna use the Ultima RS. And this Nevada track, I don't know what I should use. I guess I'll just use an A-class car. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just use a Speedtail because I don't think this track's too twisty. And this track, yeah, we'll just use an agile car. Now let's just go with the Huracan. Now this should be good. So let's set our defense. Anyway, as you can see, I am using top speed cars. That's only because these are very top speed tracks, like Scotland. I'd say this car is probably still gonna do better than the Vanda. Even though I don't have the Vanda, so that's not an option for me. But I think this car is probably better than the Huracan on this track. But maybe it's not though. I don't know. Like, the car does get up to speed after a while. And this part, I'm sure it would. Yeah, that was good. Got 24 seconds. Seems good enough. But anyway, I'm not sure when I'll upload this since this is not my top priority right now, since other people have already made videos about the Gauntlet. So yeah. Because there's other cars that I'll be making videos about in the next weeks. So I'll upload this whenever I don't have a video. So who knows, maybe this will come out. Oh, I messed that up. I really shouldn't be talking while I'm doing the defenses. Also, I'm just gonna be quiet for the rest of the defenses. The defense laps. So I can lock in. Because if I don't do well in these laps, it's gonna affect my rating quite a bit. Yeah, dude, you gotta make sure, if you find that you're losing your defenses a lot, you probably want to go back and improve them. Yeah, no, I think the Speedtail was a great idea. This car, yeah. So yeah, if you get a top speed track like Scotland or something, and even I think this Verina Cairo at the King's Revival, it's straight enough that it's probably worth using a Chiron or something if you have it. But if you're below Division 4, it's probably just because you don't have the best garage. And if you're in that division, people will not... Dude, now I have... Should I... Do you know what? What? Do you know... We're just not gonna... I'm not reading the defense. Because... I think... Because anyway, the opponents are gonna have to beat me more than 3 out... My opponents are gonna have to beat me at least 3 out of 5 times. So if I failed one race, I think it should be okay. So I'm just gonna keep that because I think my other laps were pretty good. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back later and improve my defense, but I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, but cars with acceleration are really good for these short tracks in Gauntlet. That's kind of a downside to short tracks. It makes acceleration even more important, even though it already is very important, because in MP1 is never slipstream, so that means acceleration's already favored, and in Gauntlet it's also favored, so it's kind of not great. Anyway, confirming time, and we are in Novus League. Yeah, so that confirms it. Every season you do get reset. And let's see, did they change the rewards at all? Yeah, 4,600. Yeah, they actually haven't changed anything. Just the same. So, that means it's not going to be too difficult to get to Devil 16. Or anything. So I guess I'll just... Also, before you choose your opponent, you should press this icon on top, because it does show the card they use. So, in case they're using something crazy, you can just not challenge them. Yeah, I think what they're using here is pretty reasonable. I mean, I would recommend definitely always choose the one that gives you the highest rating. Unless they're like cars you definitely can't beat. In that case, you should probably reconsider. What's this? I think this track is just the Cairo turn. So I guess, what can I use? So I guess I'll just use the same thing they're using. But they have a higher range. You know, let's just use the Huracan. That'll do. Waterside Wolf. I'm not sure. Maybe this track's actually... Do you know what? What could be the Huracan? I mean... Dude, I'm just gonna use the Ultima RS, because I think this track's probably reasonable. Rome. And I'll just use the same car this person used. I'll use the J. And this Tuscany. Let's do the Glickenhaus. And this guy, he's using a speed tail. Dude, since this is free fall. I mean, on free fall, this is the one track where top speed is most definitely the most important thing. But on free fall, all you want is top speed. Even like a stock Bugatti or whatever, a stock Zenbo Aurora Tour with something that I have. Even that could be good. It's only top speed, because you're literally just at that track, you're just getting dropped off from a mountain. So acceleration is completely useless there, because gravity does it for you. Oh, what is that lag? What? So I've actually kind of noticed a lot of lag with Gauntlet. Let me actually lock in, because this opponent is not easy. But come to think of it, I feel like even the Corvette Grand Sport might be better for this track, because it's really just a turn. Like, that's it. It's over. So if you're using a top speed car, it's not gonna help you. What do you mean I lost? Okay. I got worried there. Yeah, Seems like having a bad connection can really be bad in Gauntlet. Anyway, at least we still got the win. Anyway, let's see. What this is against the Huracan? Yeah, a Huracan. Oh, that was lag. I'm actually kind of worried I should not have picked this because this track is kind of too steep. But yeah, we've passed it. We're good. We are much faster. Also, I think this track is also a track where you can use top speed cars without an issue, since it is fairly straight. Alright, the battle of the Aventador Drays. But honestly, on Rome, I'd say the Aventador Dray is a good option since it has great nitro duration. And Rome does have rough terrain. I know this guy is a bit higher ranked, so he might have an advantage. But I'm really not that familiar with this track. Oh, that was not. Anyway, we got the third win, so that means even if we lose the rest of the races, we're still guaranteed a win. Which is good. But anyway, since this is just the first few races, they shouldn't be too hard. I do like the 3-2-1 animation. It's a bit different for Gauntlet. It's different than regular multiplayer or career. But I think if you win all the races in Gauntlet, I mean, again, if you're playing on someone, if you win 3 races or you win 5 races, you'd earn more Gauntlet points if you win all 5 out of 5 than if you won 4 or 3 out of 5. That's what I think. That's what I've seen in the last Gauntlet season. And this is free fall. We're just getting sent off a mountain on Himalayas. No, this track is actually really cool. And also, one tip I have is you should 360. Okay, that wasn't a good example, but if you 360, you can get airtime, which can increase your speed to like 355 miles an hour in this Bugatti Chiron. So in your defense, if you get this track and you 360, you're pretty much guaranteed to win. Anyway, that's all 5 out of 5 races won. I'm seeing some pretty big lag issues, and we've earned 30 points. Let's go. And we get our first daily challenge rewards. Anyway, let's challenge another person. Alright, let's get into the challenge. Let's see. Koenigsegg CC850. I'm just gonna pick this one and hope everything goes well. This is free fall, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use the Chiron, because as I said, this track is literally just free fall, as it's called. I guess I'll use the Onyx here. 4023 Valhalla. It's Rome, so I think. I mean, the Valhalla is a very good car. So I guess I'll. I could use my Valhalla, but it's at a lower star count. So I guess I'll just use the Glickenhaus here. Against the Egoist, I think I'll just use the Huracan. And on this track, I think the Ultima RS should be fine, because against a Lycan. Alright, this time is 22 seconds. Let's see if we can beat it. Yeah, so this time I'm going to show you the 360 trick to get extra speed. Hopefully. So you just have to... That didn't work! Wait, where's the ghost? There's no ghost of the other opponent? Come, let's see. Can we... Oh, that was not good. But we still beat the time, so we're good. Honestly, I like free fall a lot. It's just pure speed. Maybe this guy wasn't that great after. I better not. I better not have the gym. Let's see. Yeah, where's the ghost of the opponent? What? What happened? Not sure. Ah, what am I doing? I really should not be taking unnecessary risks like that. I think this has costed us the race. Or has it? Wait. Come on. How did we win that? Dude, we might lose this one. Because I think the Valhalla overall is better. Because 21 seconds seems really good. Unless I'm wrong. And I'm kind of anxious now because I don't get to see the ghost of the opponent for some reason. Are you kidding me? I thought this was a different track. We won! Wait, this is like actually the shortest track ever. 20 seconds, that's it? I mean, I know that Gauntlet's short track. I didn't know they were that short. Like, on that track, there's no point in using the top speed track. There is just no opportunity to gain any top speed there. I do see the other routes are all blocked off here. Whoa. Up. This looks like it's gonna be a victory. But anyway, as we go on into videos, the race will get harder and harder. These first races are just warm-ups. Yeah, I think I've gone the wrong way. Oops. I should have gone the other way. Shockwave. Yeah, we got this. Floaty drift there. Okay, that was actually a reverse floaty. But anyway, we still won the race. And 30 more points. And now we get 1,100 Gauntlet coins. Yeah, I think we will pick this. Railroad Bustle. Yeah, let's just use the Huracan. That should do. Okay, this one, I already know what we're picking. Do you know what? I think I'll actually use the Ultimate RS because it just drives it better in my opinion. This, I don't know what I want to use. I'll just pick something. And this against a Lego Technic Stingray. Guess what? Let's use the Corvette. And this one, I'll just use the Bugatti Chiron because why not? Hey, Railroad Bustle is kind of difficult because the trains just smash you if you're not careful. And that's it. Then the track's just over. And all these tracks in Gauntlet are tracks that most people wouldn't have seen much before, except in Korea. I think you want to go over here first. Go on the inside of the train. And then it should be good. Come on! That was a... Yeah, I can tell. The races are getting harder for sure. Okay, we're against the Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. Hopefully he can't get up to top speed. But you know, this track's twisty, right? Yeah, this is definitely... Maybe it's not twisty, but I think it's too short for the Chiron to get up to top speed. Hopefully. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Yeah. Whoa, 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 what the heck?